I just think they've been allowed to get away with it for too long. There's been no real monitoring of it. I really do feel that they're now bringing in independent auditors or whatever, but it should have been always there, I think. You know, they should have always had a separate system for checking it and for putting the expenses in.
Have you lost faith in Julie Kirkbride?
I have. I've lost faith in all of them because, you know, they put themselves up for election to serve the community, but it just seems to be that most of them are just out for what they can get. You know, they're helping themselves to our money, really.
Is it going to affect the way you vote?
Probably.
In what way?
Well, if there's not a candidate who I feel that I can trust, then I won't vote at all.
You've just not bothered?
No. I mean, I know that a lot of people are saying that they're worried that it's going to make people vote for the British National Party. Possibly if there was a candidate in this area, I might even consider that, because those people are more for Britain.
Well, like everybody else, I suppose you're angry, aren't you? When, especially in the recession, when everybody's having to cut back on their personal expenditure. It's just frustrating when you hear that politicians are and have been enjoying, you know, extra benefits. And also, I think my main argument is that they've been cutting down on NHS and schools, and everybody's got to stick to budgets. But there must have been hundreds of millions of pounds over the last 10, 15 years wasted that could have gone into those systems.
Snouts in the trough, and that's it really, isn't it? Exploiting their position to exercise personal gain. It's not really public service, is it?
Will it affect the way you vote?
No. No.
You'll stick with your...
I'll vote on a party basis. I've always voted on a party basis. I don't really know the personalities involved even, shamefully.
I was going to say, have you lost faith in Julie Kirkbride?
Not really. I think they're all tarred with the same brush. I don't know how you feel, but that's my view.
I don't think they should have expenses. You know, all these things that they're claiming for is costing a lot of money for the government and the taxpayer, and the things that they're actually claiming for, I think is way out of order. You know, they're claiming for dog food, all those sort of things, second homes. You know, we don't pay for second homes, why should they? You know, we all have our own expenses.
Would it affect the way you vote, having heard what you've heard?
No, I would still vote the same. You know, they're all at it, whichever party you know, they're all claiming expenses, so I don't think it sort of sways you whichever way you're going to vote. I would still vote for the same party, so, you know, it doesn't make any difference to me.
Julie Kirkbride is a local MP. Have you lost any faith in her?
No, I think she's a very good MP. I'm actually from Redditch, who's Jackie Smith, is the MP there. No, I don't think they're all at it, so it's whether some are claiming more than others.
It's a matter of principle, really. I think the tax money could be going somewhere better than to an MP's pockets. I mean, if they've already paid off their mortgage and they're still claiming expenses, then it's unacceptable. There should be something done about it. And I think finally the government is making some amends to it by calling up names, and I think it's a worthwhile cause.
Any MP, it doesn't matter if it's Julie Kirkbride or Massey or any one of them. If it's illegal, then they ought to be prosecuted, because anyone else who was in, if it was you or I had been fiddling expenses, there wouldn't be there'd be consequences for us of the sack and possible prosecution. So I don't see where the situation is any different.
Would it affect the way you vote?
If they have been illegally fiddling expenses, most definitely.
If it's proved then?
If it's proved. Yeah. But is it the old boys club?